SJC 12475, Commonwealth versus Loya.
Mr. Riordan, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honors. Theodore Riordan on behalf of the defendant, Adrian Loya. The first issue presented is whether the jury verdict slips in this case should have framed the issue for the jury as to whether or not the Commonwealth had proven its case beyond a reasonable doubt, instead of what happened in here, where the jury was charged that does the jury find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Mr. Riordan, the guilty but insane that you propose, a number of states have it. Is it usually by statute, or has some of it arisen through common law like you're asking us to do?
Most of it is by statute. The one case that I was able to find that it was by common law was Alabama, and I cited the Williams versus State case. So the jury deliberated over 3 days over undisputedly the only issue in the case, criminal responsibility. And if the jury had in front of them verdict slips that phrased the issue of, has the Commonwealth proven its case beyond a reasonable doubt, it may well have made a difference instead of the issue being, was the defendant guilty versus not guilty. But that leads to the interesting point that the verdict slip really doesn't conform to the verbal instructions given by the judge. The judge phrases it as usual, that the Commonwealth has this burden and they need to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. But yet, the question that's written on the verdict slip is a different one. Is the defendant guilty or not guilty?